so welcome everyone that's watching this. My name's Andy Turner, and I'm the Learner Manager for Creative and Music here at Telford College. So my role here is to look after the creative and music area, and that includes art and design, creative media, music and music technology. So I'm a practitioner and teacher as well. So I actually come from a music background personally. So I've done the whole being in a band thing, sort of songwriting and going to studios and performing at concert venues and festivals and things. My main route really through music has been through music technology and production. So I ran my own recording studio. I studied music production at Leeds College of Music, and I've been teaching music production now for a number of years from level 2, and I also teach right up to HE level as well. So yeah, I've got 15 minutes with you that are watching, and I just want to talk to you a little bit about the courses that we offer here, some of the amazing things that we do, and just encourage you that if you are interested in art and design, in creative media or music production, that really I feel that these are courses that you should be looking at. These are courses that you should be applying for, and hopefully you can join our group of students next year. So these are my key messages really that I'd like to share with you. When you come to study in my area at Telford College, you're studying one creative industry. So whether you are at school, you might think, well, art is my favourite subject and I want to go into art. You come and study art and design as a whole industry. There's, for creative media, again, if you're interested in video editing or graphic design or perhaps computer gaming, and you think, right, creative media, I'm interested in that. You study a wide variety of areas of that industry, and the same for music and music technology as well. So you develop a variety of skills. So you might come and say, right, I'm pretty good at taking pictures. I think I'm quite interested in going into the graphics route, so I'm going to look at creative media. But you'll also develop skills in video production and editing as well. You'll develop skills in animation. You'll develop skills in green screen production as well, and creating factual programs and things. With music, you might be a drummer, and you might think, oh, I'd really like to study music and be a drummer. But we'll teach you how to run a recording studio. We'll teach you how to run a recording session, teach you how the music industry works. We'll teach you about marketing and promotion, and you'll have opportunities to really use those skills in real projects as well. At Telford College, we've got amazing facilities and really skilled and supportive staff. So I'll show you some pictures of our facilities and hopefully kind of discuss that. They are something that I would highly recommend once lockdown is over and we are having people on site to do tours of the facilities. I don't think there's anything that would do justice to actually coming on site when it's safe to do so and having a tour around our facilities, because they are exceptionally high standard for creative studies here. And also the students that study with us, they get real industry experience, and I'm going to go and show you some examples of that through this presentation of where our students have, whilst they've been studying with us, had opportunities to work with external companies on real live projects, doing things from working with the NHS and the National Trust, to working with Telford and Region Council, right up to doing work with the BBC, doing things with ITV within creative media as well. And here is hopefully that's coming through to you guys okay. This is a picture of some of our students over in Shrewsbury at the BBC Shropshire Studios, and this was a project that we ran last academic year, where our students were doing video and sound work for BBC Shropshire. Whilst they were doing their studies, they had opportunities to not just go in and see how the radio station worked, but they actually got involved in the live productions that were happening. So students would be videoing the live performances that happened in there, editing the footage back at site. They would be in the radio studios helping set up all the microphones and mixing the live sound. So it was an amazing experience, and it's a project that we're going to continue to do we'll talk a little bit about what some of our students have gone on to do, but just a brief mention of that now. One of the BBC introducing presenters is actually a former student of ours, and that's been a really nice way to kind of get that link and to work with the BBC. This is our creative hub. So I mentioned in terms of our key messages, our facilities are really second to none. You can see here we've got the Apple Mac suites. They rise out the centre of the tables like Tracy Island, if you can picture that, and it's probably a reference that the staff are going to get rather than the students. But it's an amazing space. So we've got the specialist computers and the software there for using the specialist Adobe programs, for Photoshop, Illustrator, and all the rest of it. You can see there just ahead of you in that picture is the Textiles Room. Across this space, we've actually got about 8 different rooms that are used for different purposes. So we've got fashion and textiles, we've got fine art, we've got a print room, we've got a specialist IT suite in addition to this as well, for graphics work. So it's an amazing facility. And again, I'd really encourage you, when it is safe to do so, and we are running tours on site, to come and have a little look around our creative hub. We also have our music centre, which we, myself and the staff, we designed, and it was built in 2018. So it's incredibly new. We didn't just design the layout so that it's really bespoke and purpose built for what we do. We also designed the way it looks as well. So you can see it's got a lot of personality in it. We've set it up so it is also a gig venue as well in this central space. So we put performances on there as well. And we've got 4 different rehearsal rooms. We've got 3 recording studios. We've got the Foley Booth you can see on the left-hand side of that picture is part of our sound and music for film and TV studio. So it's got surround sound speakers, and it's set up for people to be able to do things in creative media and music where you're putting sound to video. So it's a really, really high quality bespoke space. And again, it's something that I would really encourage you to be able to come on site and have a look at when it's safe to do so. So the courses that we offer in our area then, quite simply, in art and design, creative media and music, we offer courses at level 2 and at level 3. So I'll go through the entry requirements in a bit more detail, but essentially, if you come to us, study the level 3 course, it's equivalent to 3 A levels, and it gives you an opportunity to go off to university, because the knowledge and the skills that you'll develop and the UCAS points that come with that course enable you to go on to higher education. But also you develop the skills and you have that industry experience that I talked about to then go straight into employment, either applying for jobs within the industry or looking at setting up your own business in relation to these areas. So our entry requirements, we're looking at level 2, and this is information that's all on our website and in our prospectus, but on the whole, there's a common system across our level 2 and level 3 courses, and that is that if you achieve 4 GCSEs at grade 4 and above, including 1 of maths or English and either art, media or music, then you can go on to level 3. So we're looking for 4 GCSEs, English and or maths and a related subject for that area. So if you do GCSE art and you have GCSE English and you get 2 of the GCSEs grade 4 and above, but you don't quite get your maths, then you can still do level 3 and you can do maths alongside it. However, if you need to do English and maths because you didn't get grade 4 and above in those subjects, then you're looking at level 2 for 1 year. The level 3 course is 2 years. So we have a lot of students that do come to us and we'll do a foundation year, with level 2. It's really good preparation for level 3 because it gives you a lot of the same skills that are explored at level 3. You'll explore at level 2. You just go into a lot more depth at level 3. So it is a good progression route. And we've had students that have come to us at level 2 and not only have progressed onto level 3, but have then gone off to university and in some cases gone off and done a master's after that. So it's very much a case of, it's not about necessarily where you start with us, because everybody starts at in different reasons for different places, but it's about that focus and that commitment to work hard and to progress through to reach your full potential. And for some, that's starting at level 2, but it could finish with, like I say, having a master's from a university. We do look at, for music, to do an audition, and we're doing that online at the moment. So we just get you to send over a video of you performing on your main instrument, and we don't launch that until much later in the year. So for those of you that are studying music at the moment at school, it gives you the best opportunity this year to be developing and progressing, so that when you send your audition over to us, it's the best thing that you can do at the time as well. So here's just a few images of some of our students out and about getting on and working in some of our different spaces. We've got a number of sort of case studies now that I'll just flip through from students that have gone on to do different things. So some examples here include Tony, who studied A-level art at the college and then went off to university. We've got Sammy Pauling, who studied media and he studied music, and he's gone off to university to study film production. And he talked about how he learned to use recording studios with us, and how he developed his performance skills for what he needed, for what he wanted to go on and do. Pete Hollins, who was a mature student who came to us, studied art and design, who's gone on to be successful there and has done a lot of design work. We've also got, hopefully that's something that you can see okay. Got a number of students here, former students that have gone on in the music industry to do all sorts of things. So we've got Colette Williams, who is in the band Blossoms, that some of you might have heard of, that are currently in the charts. We've got Simon Berry, that I mentioned, is BBC introducing presenter. We've got people who've worked with Lily Allen, Jake Bugg. We've got bands that have played Glastonbury, and we've got people that have set up music venues, people that have set up their own magazine companies, and people that have gone on into teaching and all sorts. So going off to university, you can study things in fine art, illustration, film production, marketing and advertising is another big area that students can develop skills with us and go on into, either through music, media as the main two routes. You can look at music production, graphic design, music performance. And then future careers, thinking about what you want to do. And quite often within our industry, we have people doing lots of different things at the same time. So it's not necessarily that you'll go up and just do one job. Quite often you will do a number of different jobs. And that can be as an artist, musician, entertainer, photographer. You can read those on there. Graphic designers, film directors, go and work in radio. And we try and encourage students to develop a wide variety of skills so that they can have what's called a portfolio career, where they might do some graphic design and some marketing work whilst also doing work in the music industry, whilst also looking at event management and really exploring those different options and working incredibly hard to fulfill their potential and to fulfill their dreams of working and making a living from the creative industries. So that's the main things that I wanted to go through. I'd really encourage everybody to have a look on our website. We have our open event, sort of bigger open event went live yesterday. And if you go to the college website, you can go to open events and you can fill out a little form, and it gives you access to all of our online open event resources. And you can see some of our students from my area talking about what they've done, and see some of our facilities in a bit more detail. And then again, I'd really encourage you to, when it's safe to do so, come on site and have a tour and have a look at our facilities as well, if you're interested in creating music. So I think I've had my time.
You've still got 3 minutes, but we do have 2 questions in the Q&A section for you as well. I don't know if you can access them at the bottom.
I can't, but I'm very, very happy to do Q&A.
We've got one that one student that's asking, they want to do music editing, so do they need to audition?
Brilliant question. If you're happy to just relay the questions, then that's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah, so if you want to go down music production route, you don't need to audition. We offer at level 3, we offer a pathway which is just music production, and that is based on you operating the recording studios and you using technology within a performance setting, but you don't need to come to us and audition. We'll teach you our skills. You'll develop those with us. So no, you don't need to audition if you're going to do music production.
That's brilliant. And the other one, it's asking about higher level art and media courses, which I think you've covered fairly succinctly, but they've asked what site is it based at?
Could you just repeat that question? What site is it based at?
Yeah.
Do you mean the website or the physical?
No, as in like I assume the physical location. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so in terms of where people have gone on to higher level courses, in terms of universities around the country, if that's the question.
No, I think specifically at Telford College. I think they're asking, can they get there? Where is it?
Oh, right, brilliant. Okay, so the Creative Club, we're all on one campus, so we're all on Haybridge Road in Telford. So to come and actually have a look at the college when we are running those tours, it's all on one campus. So if you are interested in this subject area, but you're also interested in other subject areas as well, when you come for that tour, you can have a look at music, you can have a look at art and media, but you can also go and have a look at catering or any other area that you want, because we're all on that one campus on Haybridge Road. That's
brilliant. Cheers, Andy. That's really good. Thank you.
Fine. If there are any other questions that come at any point, then you can contact the college directly at info@telfordcollege.ac.uk, and any questions will be forwarded through to me.
That's brilliant.
All right.
Thank you
very much.